The entertainment industry is a cruel place. A place where bonds, commitments, relationships, ethos, and morals have very little value. The only thing that matters is public perception. Today, we unravel the tragic tale of Kim Sae-ron, a promising actress whose life spiraled out of control, exposing the brutal underbelly of an industry that chews up young talents and spits them out when they are no longer profitable. When a 15-year-old Kim Sae-ron fell in love with Kim Soo-hyun, little did she know that the relationship would be a cause for great agony to her in future. An agony she could not cope with, ultimately taking the extreme step that would send shockwaves through the world. The 6-year-long relationship between Kim Soo-hyun and Kim Sae-ron started when Kim Sae-ron was just 15-year-old and continued through Kim Soo-hyun's mandatory military service. It did not matter to her that they had to keep the relationship a secret from the world for the fear of jeopardizing Soo-hyun's career. Kim Soo-hyun, a superstar adored by millions, had a carefully crafted public image. Any blemish on his reputation could mean a loss of brand endorsements, projects, and lucrative deals. For this reason, their love had to remain a secret. In 2019, when Soo-hyun decided to form his own agency named Gold Medalist with his cousin Lee Sae-rong, Sae-ron was one of the first artists that the agency signed. Sae-ron, who came from a humble background, seemed to be doing well in her career until one day, a small drunken mistake brought her world crashing down. On May 18, 2022, around 8 a.m., Sae-ron was driving under the influence in Gangnam District, Seoul, when she crashed into several structures including a transformer, guardrails, street trees, and 57 nearby stores. Her blood test showed a blood alcohol concentration of 0.2%, exceeding the threshold for license revocation. What followed was a public trial that brought forth the brutal cancel culture of South Korean society. The public trial was so brutal that Sae-ron lost all her work and contracts, rendering her jobless in the sudden turn of events. Sae-ron would eventually have to pay a sum close to $500,000 in damages, which included contract cancellation fee to Gold Medalist. The entertainment industry had turned its back on her. The contracts that once promised financial stability were revoked. Her endorsements were cancelled. She was rendered jobless, abandoned by an industry that had once welcomed her with open arms. At the time, Sae-ron's attorney Min Ki-ho revealed that she had no significant assets, as her earnings had been all spent by her parents either for their business or on living expenses for the family. In addition to financial hardships, the incident had significant repercussions on Sae-ron's career. She had to relinquish her roles in all ongoing television and film projects. She was also placed on South Korea's public broadcaster KBS's list of celebrities banned from appearing on the network due to criminal charges. Furthermore, Gold Medalist opted not to renew her contract when it expired in December 2022. Public backlash also complicated her attempts to return to acting. In April last year, Kim was slated to participate in the play Donkami, but the production team later declared that she would withdraw due to health reasons. To manage her debts, Kim reportedly took on part-time jobs, including managing a cafe and mentoring aspiring actors. However, these efforts were not enough to fully address her substantial financial obligations. Amid these struggles, Sae-ron also battled depression. To make matters worse, in 2024, Soo-hyun and Gold Medalist Agency, who had initially promised to support her in repayment of the debts, filed a lawsuit against her. Running out of options and shocked by the lawsuit, Sae-ron wrote an emotional letter to Soo-hyun which went as follows. Appa, this is Sae-ron. I received the letter of certification today that your company is suing me. You said that you would give me ample time, so I'm working hard, preparing to make a comeback. I will pay you back with a percentage from each work. I'm not saying that I won't pay you back, but if you suddenly ask for 700 million Korean won, I really can't do anything. It's not that I won't, but I can't. Do you really have to take it as far as a lawsuit? Please save me, I beg of you, give me some time. But the letter to her former lover did not help, and on February 16, the same day when Soo-hyun was celebrating his birthday, Having run out of all options, Sae-ron took the extreme step that shocked the world. If you or someone you know is struggling, please seek help. No career, no reputation, no amount of public perception is worth a human life.